Life is like a staircase. You just gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There are no branching paths. No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. They say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense, cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. What a great way to start. Howdy neighbors, and welcome to You, Me, and Her. A love story. This has been in my wish list for a very long time on Steam, and now I have it, and I'm ready to play. What lies ahead? You won't know until you get there. At the top of the staircase, I step outside into the dazzling sunset. Oh, also, this game does have voice acting, but it is in Japanese. That much I know. So, I might, unless people don't want me to, I will read it and translate. There are a bunch of desks and tables and chairs. Desks and tables are pretty much the same thing, depending on the school you go to. This is school roof. Many students are barred entry. You'd think I'd be used to the view from up here, but evidently, a few hours difference is all it takes to make the world look brand new. Suzuki Shinichi. I'm guessing that's us. Yuutarou, you up here? No response. Check the pile of desks and chairs, that might help you. The peaceful autumn breeze is all that greets me. Grass has sprouted between the cracks in the concrete, and the pile of desks on the far side is rusting from exposure to the elements. Up here, it almost feels like a forgotten place lost to time. I love it. This art style is very nice. Stare at it forever. Specifically, I love the 360-degree view of the town below. I've lived my whole life here. Every inch of this town is packed with nostalgic memories. The longer I look out at it, the calmer I feel. When they randomly voted me onto the campus cleanup committee, I wasn't exactly eager. But if I'd known about this little side perk sooner, maybe I would have volunteered for the job. Roof access is only granted to two groups, the Astronomy Club for stargazing, and the cleanup committee to haul desks in and out. That said, I'm told there are plenty of spare keys floating around if you know where to look. The school roof has a certain legend attached to it, you see. As a result, every now and then other students will ask me to unlock the door for them. Which is why I'm up here today, at the behest of my friend Yuutarou. Unfortunately, he seems to be running late. I look down. There's a cell phone laying face down on the ground by the door. Whose is this? I crouch down and pick it up. God, incoming call. Someone needs to charge that phone. It is 4:40 p.m. there. And dots. There's an incoming call from God. From God? Before I can answer, the ringing stops. Admittedly, I am a little relieved. Seriously, whose phone is this? Place a phone call or check call history? I decide to check the call history. God, 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 God. What the hell? Next, I check the address book. There's only one entry. Yep, you guessed it. God. Burn a phone for God? There's no way this actually belongs to the big man upstairs, right? Oh. Now loading. Doo-doo. Dots. Girl looks back at me. Hello. My battery is dying. What battery? I need to recharge. Wanna get zappy? I will use that in D&D from now on. If ever an encounter happens like that, I'm using wanna get zappy. I think I pushed the wrong button by accident. Looks like I launched one of those visual novel games. I've seen some friends play these on handheld game consoles. Wouldn't be surprised if they made the jump to mobile too. I've never played one myself. At least, I don't think I have. But I feel I recognize that uniform. Do I know you? I'm not going over that one. I can hear a strange voice. Hi, honey. There's a girl up on the roof over the stairs, raising her hand straight into the air, her expression totally blank, just staring vacantly into the sky, staring at whatever lies beyond. I beep beep at work, and then they got mad at me, but I still beep beep. Huh? Body starts to sway. Her voice is fading. Whoa. Ow. You alright? Dots. Ross, look onto mine. My battery is dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Her face is so close to mine. I can feel her breath on my skin. Her lips are inches away, according to the school legend. If two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. Wanna get zappy? We're gonna get zappy. Wait. Do I get zappy or do I not get zappy? Okay, I wanna get zappy. We're getting zappy. Beady beady. Something travels through her body and across my skin, bringing all sense of reason to a char. Holding like a magnet, my lips are drawn to hers. Sone Miyuki. Wow, is nothing sacred? Hi. What exactly are you doing up here? On the roof of our esteemed academy? Miyuki? What am I doing? Well... recharging. What?
エッチなの。
Kissing. What? What?
キスはフラグなの。
Kissing triggers the event flag.
ふざけないで。
I've heard enough. Yuki swings her baseball bat.
あなた、新一を何だと思ってるの？
Don't treat Shinichi like your plaything. Yeah, I'm not your plaything.
新一は
Shinichi is T's.
私の彼氏なのよ。
He's my boyfriend. What? I've been friends with Sona and Miyuki since we were kids. In elementary school, we used to play together all the time, but we grew apart as we got older. Happens to a lot of people. Am I gonna be able to, like, save at some point? Maybe that's later. Well, I've just been skating through life without any hobbies. She's quickly proven she can master anything she tries. With her looks, smarts, athletic ability, and a natural talent for acting, she became the school's queen bee practically overnight. Rumor has it she received over a dozen love confessions within her first month at the school. I'm told 2 of them were from girls, and 1 of them was even from a teacher. Ew. Don't love your teacher like that. If we learn anything from Misao, don't do that. Supposedly, she shot them all down. But they say one of the guys refused to take no for an answer, and she was forced to fight him off with a baseball bat. She's so famous, the students here can't seem to stop talking about her. Then there's me, a total nobody. That's the cliche, isn't it? Main character just always sucks. I'm so invisible I'm practically air. Bland and inoffensive, barely even there. An utterly forgettable NPC character in the RPG of life. I'm hardly even worthy of breathing the same air as her. Just being around her is making me kind of tense. So yeah, I'm like the furthest thing from your boyfriend.
黙ってて。
If you're quiet.
私と新一は恋人同士なの。あなたは邪魔者ということになるわ。
Shinichi and I are in a relationship. I'm afraid you don't have a chance with him.
だから帰ってもらえる？
So could you leave already?
嘘なの。
That's not true.
恋人じゃないの。
You're not really dating.
ちょっと何を根拠に？
Excuse me? What do you know? I'm a transceiver.
世界の外から神様の電波ビリビリ来たの。
God sent me a radio transmission from beyond the universe. Seems like she's two corn dogs short of a picnic. That's not quite how the saying goes, but I get it. Whatever, talking to you is a waste of breath.
いい？私と新一は幼馴染なの。だから恋人として。
Listen here, Shinichi and I have known each other for a long time, so ask his girlfriend.
はい。
Got it. She raises her hand, interrupting Miyuki.
幼馴染キャラ。
You are the childhood friend character. Fuck! You're not getting the man in the
本
end.
当の気持ちわからない。
Your true feelings are a mystery.
ギャルゲーの王道なの。
A staple of visual novels.
ギャルゲー？
Visual novels? Oh, you mean like this one? I held up the cell phone I found earlier. Whoa. Was that static shock I felt just now?
泥棒。
Thief. The phone falls from my now numbed fingers. She deftly snatches it back and shoots me an accusatory look. I didn't steal it. It was lying on the ground over there.
落ちてた？
On the ground? Yeah.
うん。
Dots.
恩人なの？
So I owe you a favor? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
お礼するの。
I'll make it up to you.
ビリビリ。
Let's get zappy.
待ちなさい。
Hold it right there. Miyuki is now visibly trembling with
あな
rage.
た幼馴染キャラって言ったわよね。
What is it that you called me? The childhood friend character?
私をゲームのキャラクターと一緒にした。
Are you seriously comparing me to a character in a video game?
そうなの。
Yep.
ふざけないで。
Get real. She slams her bat down hard on the
現
concrete.
実とゲームは違う。
Life is not a video game.
いい？私の気持ちは本物で、ゲームなんかと比べ物に。
You hear me? My feelings are the real deal. Some video game character can't possibly compare to.
はい。
Got it. Miyuki's tone is dripping with fury. But the girl raises her hand like she doesn't even notice.
チューできるの？
Can you kiss him?
え？
Hmm?
恋人ならできるの。
If you're really dating, you can kiss him, right?
いや、それとこれとは。
That has nothing to do
今
with...
キスするの。
Kiss him, right now.
できないの？
Should be easy, right? 3 exclamation points. Miyuki's face is so red, the sunset can't even compare.
わかってるわよ。
Fine.
恋人ならキスくらい。
It's just a kiss.
キスくらい。
Perfectly normal for us too. Dots.
キスキス。でもキスって。
I can do it. I can kiss him. But if we... Listen, if you're opposed to it, we really don't have to...
嫌じゃない。
I'm not opposed to it.
本当はずっと待ってたの。
To tell the truth, I was always waiting for this. As kids, we were 2 peas in a pod. When did it all fall apart? When did I start to distance myself?
新一がここに呼んでくれて。
I'm really happy you asked to meet me up here. Yugi? Her voice is barely a whisper.
初めてのキス。
This will be my first kiss,
あなたに
but I'll give it
あげ
to... Dots. Hmm. One of those.
やっぱりダメ。恥ずかしい。
I can't do it. This is too awkward.
萌えなの。
Cute.
私には慎みがあるの。人前でキスするのが恥ずかしいだけよ。
I just prefer to keep private matters private, that's all. Public displays of affection are far too shameless.
ねえ、新一、私たちは恋人よね。
Tell her, Shinichi, the two of us are dating, aren't we? What? I don't...
はっきりして、ここに呼び出したのはあなたじゃない。
Make it clear to her. You're the one who called me up here
そ
after
のお
all.
かげで私も心を決めた。
Your actions pushed me to make up my mind and... Wait, what? I don't know.
しらばっくれないで。
Don't play
こ
dumb.
れはあなたが。
Don't play dumb. I know you wrote this. Miyuki pulls a letter from her pocket. To Miss Sone Miyuki. I'll be waiting on the rooftop after school. There's no signature. I've never seen this letter in my life.
あれあれ
Wait, what? Wait!
そういえばこれ新一の字じゃん。
Now that I look at it, this isn't your handwriting.
待たせたな。
Sorry I'm late.
男のロマンクラブ部長、あけぼのゆうたろう、健在。
Arrived just in the nick of time. Akabano Yuutarou, captain of the Boys and Dreams Club. Of course. It was this idiot.
屋上での告白、交わされる伝説のキス、そして二人は伝説の愛を誓う。
A rooftop confession, a legendary kiss. It was the two exchange eternal vows of love.
ああ、な なんて男のロマンティック。そして君は僕のラマンティック。あれ
Yes, this is what dreams are made of. Me, the Gallant Prince, and you, the fair maiden. Huh?
ソネさん
Sone-san. 3 exclamation points. Visibly struggling to contain herself, Yuki strides to the door and slams it behind her.
なぜだ
Why? Nice going, genius.
俺
What, was it something I said?
しまった。あまりの男のロマン調教に興奮しすぎたか。
Damn, I must have let all the dreams go to my head. Yeah, I don't think that's what's it. Forget it. Better save the explanation for later. Or we're gonna be standing up here all night. Hey, you.
ルル
Her expression is still completely blank. I don't have the first clue what she's thinking. That whole recharging thing from earlier. What was that about?
充電はビリビリなの。
Recharging my Zappy. Okay, well, what's Zappy? We all know what Zappy is. Everybody knows what Zappy is.
エッチなの。
Kissing. You sure? I don't know about that one, fellas. I don't know.
エッチ
Huh?
したのか。
You guys were kissing up here? No.
仕掛けたの。
Almost.
未遂事件
What the hell is almost? I can't believe I have to explain this.
ルルフラグ必要なの。
You have to trigger the event flag.
好感度ないと逆効果。
You need to raise your affection points, or you'll fail. This isn't a video game.
はい。
Got it. She raises her hand straight into the air, like an antenna searching for radio waves.
葵は攻略ヒロイン。
Aoi is a romance option,
この世界はゲームなの。
and this world is video game. It's a term for people like this. Gamer brain. I'm not sure what the original definition was, but these days we use it to mean someone who can't tell the difference between games and reality. I mean, she wants to get zappy.
でも
But
黒髪ロング幼なじみがメインヒロインなの。
your childhood friend, the long, dark hair, is the main heroine.
葵攻略は後回しなの。
Aoi's route will have to wait.
バイバイなの。
Bye bye. What? Hey, wait. But she ignores me and runs off down the stairs.
相変わらずのテンパっぷりだな。
That girl is always such an enigma. What do you mean, always?
というか説明してもらうぞ。ソネさんがいなくなった原因は何だ
More importantly, I need you to explain. Why the heck did Sone-san storm off like that?
そしてどうして向こうまで貴様ディア銃かディア銃なのか
And now you got Mukuo to boot? You punk. Are you a normie? Are you goddamn normie? Wait a second. Do you know her?
は何言ってるんだ
What? Are you serious?
さっきの電波は向こう葵
That Ditz? That's Muko Aoi.
俺たちのクラスメートだろ
She's in our class, dude. You and me and her, a love story. Mokuo Aoi. The name doesn't ring any bells whatsoever. To be honest, I'm not much of a people person. Pretty socially awkward. Like it's been almost 6 months, and I still don't know the names of all the girls in our class. That should not be your first priority. But that grade A space cadet? It's hard to believe that I could forget someone as unique as her. Yeah, good job. Nope. I crawl into bed.
ビリビリするの?
Want to get zappy. Back there on the roof. I did not read that at all. And everything she said. It was all identical to the scene on the mobile game. Hold on. I'm reading something right now, so let me try it. Yes! Okay. It doesn't want to show me. We save from here. Yay! Save successful. So press M. It was identical to that scene on the mobile game. Almost like she jumped right out of the screen into real life. The protagonist's name was Suzuki Shinichi too. No, it can't be. I don't have the power to turn video games into reality, do I? Whoa there, buddy. Now I'm the one with gamer brain. That visual novel was on Moko's phone. She probably has all the dialogue memorized. She was probably just acting it out. And she probably set the protagonist's name to mine on purpose. But why? Forget it. I'm letting my imagination get carried away. I pull a blanket over my head and squeeze my eyes shut. That night, in my dreams, I see Miyuki. And we kiss. You and me and her, a love story. Wow. Start of a new day. Man, that dream I had last night. Pretty weird. But I know today will be just the same as always. Just another ordinary... Huh? A letter tumbles out of my shoe locker. I take it to my desk and open it carefully, half terrified to discover what awaits me inside. Meet me on the roof at lunch. Die! Nah! Yuutarou, were you peeking? The corner of my screen just said I got a new item in my inventory, and I am terrified of what it could be. First I find out that you're old friends with Sone-san, and then I find out that not only did you try to cheat on her with Muko, but on top of that you also got an old-fashioned love letter. You're a normie, aren't you? You are. You're a goddamn normie.
父様が許しても
Why is he crying so hard?
あけぼのユウタロウが断固として許さん
You God may forgive you, but as captain of the Boys and Dreams Club, I, Akabano Yuutarou, never will. Oh my god. This is gold. Keep your nose out of other people's letters.
すまん
Sorry.
だが一応男のロマンクラブの存続にも関わることだろう
But you know stuff like this will affect whether the BD Club lives to see another day. Ah yes, the Boys and Dreams Club. Don't worry, it doesn't make much sense to me either. Yuutarou describes his club as for boys who want to pursue their dreams. Personally, I have no idea what that means. The club's actually been around for quite some time, but with a name like that, I can't imagine many people would go out of their way to join. I would join! Walk in, they're like, no! Unsurprisingly, when spring rolled around, Yuutarou was the only member left. The BD Club was on the verge of being disbanded. In the end, he convinced me to join, in name only, purely to keep the club alive. Doesn't matter what I do, as long as I stay in the club, right?
男のロマンとはつかめないからこそ追い求めるもの
My friend, you can't pursue a dream you're already living.
恋愛成就リア充となった暁には即刻除名それが男のロマンクラブ鉄の掟なのだ
The moment you achieve romantic fulfillment and become a normie, your membership is null and void. This is the oath sworn by the BD boys. God damn it. Maybe disbanding is for the best?
それは時々俺も悩む
I'm starting to think so too. Yuutarou may seem like a goofball, but he takes this 100% seriously.
部の存続のために恋愛の目を潰すわけにはいかんしな
No sense in sabotaging a relationship just to keep my club alive, you know?
ほらよ
Here. He says something on my desk. The game I saw yesterday. After Mukuo had left, Yuutarou demanded to know every last detail of what happened. Obviously, I couldn't tell him about all the stuff Miyuki said, but I did tell him about the visual novel on her phone. I barely gave you anything to go off of. How did you find it?
龍二郎そういうのに詳しいからさ
Oh, Yuutarou knows a lot about these games. Who's that?
ああ俺の弟な
My kid
ヒロ
brother.
インが向こうそっくりだって言ってただろ写真見せたら一発だった
You said the heroine looks dead on like Mukuo. So I showed him a pic of her. That's all it took. I look at the girl on screen. Dots. Then I look at the girl sitting a few desks away. Dots. They're absolutely identical. Perfect 2D recreation. If you told me the developers modeled the character on her, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Mukuo sits silently at her desk. She doesn't try to talk to anyone or play on her phone, she just stares into empty space. While everyone else is chatting about their morning with their friends. The space around her is perfectly quiet, like a vacuum. Almost as if she's focusing her entire being on picking up the faintest radio waves from the farthest reaches of space.
はい
Got it. Just then she thrusts her hand up into the air.
電波受信なの
Transmission received.
開発スケジュール把握なの
Development schedule confirmed.
攻略継続するの
Route in progress. She babbles to no one in particular. But our class is already used to her antics. No one finds her behavior surprising. At least, that's the sense I get. What a weirdo.
悪いことは言わんやめとけ
Nothing against her, but I suggest you set your sights elsewhere.
あんなのと付き合ったら苦労するに決まってる。
She's one giant headache waiting to happen. Huh? I never said I was interested in her like that.
じゃあなんで詮索を？
Then why are you asking about her? She tried to kiss me on the roof. Obviously, I'm gonna be at least a little curious, you know? But that's all it is.
ならいいんだが。
For your sake, I hope so.
あんまりいい噂を聞かないし。
For some pretty bad rumors, dude. Such as,
男癖が悪いとかなんとか。
they say she's easy.
いや、俺は信じないけどな。
Not that I buy it, obviously.
彼女、普通にコミュニケーションが成立するようには思えないし。
I mean, she's possible to talk to, much less anything else. After witnessing her gamer brain antics yesterday, I agree. She seems like she's off in her own little world, or at the very least, totally oblivious to the people around her. She can't carry a conversation to save her life. Hey, Yuutarou? Is this game available in the App
この
Store?
まま持ってけ。
You can keep it. What? The phone?
これ、Yuutarouの旧型なんだ。
Yeah. Yuutarou got himself a new one recently.
SIM カード抜いてあるから通話はできないけど、ゲームなら問題ないから。
There's no SIM card, so you can't make calls with it. But you can download games no problem.
Yuutarouが言うには、ネトラレゲーの隠れた名作らしい。
According to him, this is a cult classic NTR game. NTR? What's that?
俺にはわからん。専門用語らしいからな。
Hell if I know. It's visual novel terminology, I guess.
が、何やら男のロマンが香る。
But I'm getting some BD vibes from it. I see. Oh, my mouse is here. My bad. Good morning. Miyuki's voice rings out through the classroom. Just like that, all the girls start to gather around her in a giant circle. They start asking her questions, like whether she'd seen last night's season premiere, or if she'd heard about the new store that just opened up in town. No matter the topic, Miyuki answers each one with grace, sophistication, and a smile. Just like that, she lights up the room, drawing attention from quite a few guys in our class. This happens every morning, and every time it makes me painfully aware of the distance between us. Sona Miyuki is the queen bee, and I'm nobody.
学園という名の荒野に咲いた一輪の花。
A lone flower blossoming in the vast desert of this campus.
やはりソネさんはお美しいな。
Man, she's just so beautiful. Yeah. Here in the classroom, she's the star of the show. But I know she's just playing the part. As her old friend, I know what she's really like. Fussy and plain-spoken.
おい、今の見たか？
Jude, did you see that?
ソネさんがこっちチラ見した。
Sona-san just glanced over at us.
俺やっぱりソネさんラブだ。ロマンを求めて告白せざるを得ない。定めだ。
I can't help it. I'm crazy about her. And if I want to pursue this dream, I gotta confess my love. It's destiny. Good luck, I'm rooting for you, man. And yet, even as I speak, I can't help but glance at Muko in the corner of my eye. Amid the cheerful chatter, she sits perfectly still, like a very picture of loneliness. During class, using my textbook as a cover, I stealthily take out Yutarou's brother's phone and launch the game. Now loading. Dots. Her eyes look onto mine. My battery's dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Wanna get zappy? Now loading. Yeah, this is definitely the same game from yesterday. The conversation plays out a little differently in the game, but for the most part, it's exactly the same as what happened on the roof. This level of pinpoint accuracy can't possibly be a coincidence. She must have been intentionally trying to recreate the scene word for word. Is she really interested in me? Oh there, buddy. I muttered to myself. It's way too early to be drawing any sort of conclusion. Prior to yesterday, Mugwell and I had never even spoken to each other. Willing to keep a level head, I resume the game. Wait. The heck are you doing? I'm the mommy cat. Nice try. Cats don't talk, they meow. Aoi frowns down at herself for a moment. Meow. I'm the mommy cat. Now loading. That's not what I meant. The scene strikes me as familiar. It definitely seems like the sort of thing that the real-world Mugwell would say, at least. And knowing her penchant for oddball antics, I can't be sure she wouldn't do something like this IRL. Dots. Should, a furtive? Furtive glance at the IRL Mugwell. This is her trademark pose again. She's not taking any notes. In fact, she doesn't seem to care about the lesson at all. Instead, she just sits there, hand in the air, staring into empty space. Even in autumn, the afternoon sun is as harsh as ever. My vision is engulfed in a white haze. Eventually, after blinking a few times, my sight finally outstares a lone figure. Damn you. Oh. Standing there is none other than Sone Miyuki herself, baseball bat in hand. No way. You're the one who invited me up here? No genius, did you forget what my handwriting looks like? Oh, right. On top of everything else, she's a master of calligraphy, too. As such, her handwriting is extremely distinctive. Wait, then how'd you know it was a written invitation? Because I got one too. She holds up this sheet of paper. I can tell it's the exact same stationery as mine. And that means can't imagine what she hopes to achieve by doing this. Who? Who indeed? Let's just wait to find out. Okay. Dots. Dots. We stand there in silence, side by side, gazing out at the town. The clear autumn sky seems to stretch out endlessly. Dots. I feel like we need to talk about what happened yesterday. But at the same time, it feels too personal somehow. It never used to be like this. In the past, we had more of a playful relationship. We had no trouble teasing or joking with each other. But we can't go back to the way we were. In the distance, I hear the crack of a baseball bat. That reminds me. Why'd you bring the bat?
るから。
To practice my swing.
演劇の練習。ソフトボールが題材なの。
It's for my next performance. It's a play about softball. Interesting. Come to think of it, she was carrying one yesterday, too. You're really dedicated, huh?
2年で主役を務めるから、先輩のプレッシャーがね。
Well, as a second year, I did kind of steal the lead role from the other students, so now I need to earn it. I'm impressed. I close my eyes. In the past, we'd often go play at the local indoor batting cage. I remember her long hair fluttering with the motion. The motion of her perfect, beautiful swing. You're lying, aren't you?
何が？
About what? Needing to practice. You're already a pro.
買いかぶりだわ。
I think you overestimate me. Doubt it. You had that bat with you yesterday too, didn't you? There's no way she'd bring a baseball bat to a romantic rendezvous just because. She has more tact than that. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember hearing that she used a bat to defend herself from a particularly aggressive admirer. Supposedly, the guy came close to spending the rest of his life in a wheelchair. At the time, I had thought it was just another overblown rumor, but where there's smoke, there's fire, or so they say. Is it for self-defense?
まあ、そういう側面もあるけど。
I mean, partially, yeah. Alright, well, try not to kill anyone with that thing. Shut up. Miyuki pouts. She would never let this side of herself show in front of the other classmates, but this is the real her.
私だって怖いのよ。
I'm only human, I get scared sometimes. I don't blame her for keeping her guard up around random guys. The rooftop door is the only exit. Unless you want to jump. If it got locked, she'd be trapped. And just like that, her perfect reputation would be destroyed overnight. Looking at her face, I can still see the traces of the girl I used to know. Sorry.
相変わらずね。鋭いんだか鈍いんだか。
You haven't changed a bit. I can't tell if you're really smart or really, really dense. My bad.
別に諦めたわよ。
It's fine.
昔
Oh.
に
It's fine. I gave up on you years ago. That's true. We gave up on each other a long, long time ago.
それにしてもまだかしら。
Funny, our mystery letter writer sure is taking her sweet time to get up here. Gee, can't imagine why. We exchange sarcastic quips. I feel a bit more comfortable now that I know the old her isn't completely gone. That makes it easier to work up the courage to talk to her. Listen, about yesterday.
昨日の
Yesterday?
ああれね。
Oh, right, that. That was all an act, right? To help me get out of the jam.
そうなのよ。新一嫌がってたでしょ。
Of course, you look like you were really freaked out. Yeah, it totally threw me for a loop. I mean, I barely even know her. Thank you for showing up when you did, seriously.
私が何をしたわけでもないし。
No need to thank me, I hardly did a thing. She stared at the ground, letting her guard down in a way that would be unthinkable in front of other people. I pause for a moment. Then when she's calm, I ask her again. The love confession. That was all an act, right? Dots. Right.
間違いだから忘れて。
It wasn't real, just forget it. Alright, I will. There's an unspoken agreement between us. The two of us are old friends and nothing more. I have to maintain my distance from her. That much is crucial.
でも向こうさんって変。
Anyway, That Muko-san sure is something else. I know she's steering the conversation back into a safe territory. I guess the rumors are true. She's nuttier than fruitcake. The bad kid's a gamer brain. The heck is gamer brain? It's when you start to confuse video games with reality. I hate that. Her tone sharpened suddenly. Is that why she always behaves the way she does? She doesn't seem to care about anything. Or at least, she doesn't seem to pay much attention. Honestly, it infuriates me. Yuki's the type that always puts 100% into everything she does. So it makes sense that she wouldn't get along well with someone as absent-minded as Muko. Come on, don't be so hard on her. Having a poor grip on reality isn't exactly easy for her, you know. That's not true. Who's there? What? Just like yesterday, she's standing up on the roof of the stairs. Have you been there the whole time? Aoi can tell the difference between reality and fiction. This world is a game. Aoi is a romance option. Not this nonsense again. Let's see your proof then. Proof? Dots. Muko tilts her head, puzzled. Then she starts to pull down her skirt. Stop right there, what on earth are you doing? Aoi will get naked and then our world will fade to black. Yeah, I sincerely doubt that. Don't you dare, have you no shame? What's shameful about it? You seriously don't know? Seriously, she's gotta have at least some common sense, right? Whatever, just keep your clothes on for God's sakes. Dots. Go fall silent as if lost in thought. Okay. Different proof then. She takes her cell phone out of her pocket. God. God? Yes, the god of visual novels. This world is a video game program. Programs can be patched. What is this supposed to mean? The world will change. Oh yeah, show us the miracle then, would you? Got it. Muko nods absently and raises her phone into the air. I have a feeling I know who she's calling. Muko-san, what are you doing? I think she's calling God. Since when does God have a phone number? Since never, as far as I know. Yeah, I didn't think so. As usual, God shows no signs of picking up. Nevertheless, Muko keeps calling. At this point, it just hurts to watch. Are you done yet? Not until he answers, probably. No, Muko, that seems like the obvious conclusion. That would explain why she suddenly collapsed yesterday. I heard she has a complicated family situation. She does? Supposedly she never goes home. She sleeps in a different bed every night. Whose beds, though? I'm not sure. Dots. Back in my mind, I remember what Yuutarou told me earlier. Rumors of her sleeping around. Hey, Muko. Maybe your phone doesn't get service up here? I don't know, maybe God's a little busy right now. Doo-doo? You think so? Maybe Aoi doesn't have enough battery
いいか
power.
ら降りてきなさいよ。
Just get down from there, would you?
何か用事があるんでしょ？
You want to talk to us, right?
せーの。
3, 2, 1. Hey, do not jump from there.
ルル？どうしてなの？
Why not? Oh my god. That's not safe, genius. How do you survive this long not knowing these
いいから
things?
はしごから降りなさい。
Just use the ladder, please. Got it. She proceeds to climb down a little more recklessly than I would have liked. Finally, the three of us are standing on even ground. And with that, I'm going to end the episode here. Yes. So, thank you everybody for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.